What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
Cut back team!
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
brings up
Now we get to a very
third.
interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth or on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
For the extra point.
So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through.
The score, Giants 7, Commanders nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Play fake here. Daniels. He's got a man left. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Having gained about a handful there. Even Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
So early
line.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Looking quickly here.
To number 1. A gain of 13 brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Washington Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Max Melton.
So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a gain of 8.
Offense in the hurry up here.
3rd and 2.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He's taken down
Goes to the
at
hurry up here.
17-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Daniels. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready up.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Roll. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Rig alert. Rig alert.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. Offense to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Landover right after this.
Ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Fits it through the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there on fourth. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Top 19. Here we go. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to number 87. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now.
Air it out on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready. Crackle 80.
They are throwing it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Liking 18.
He's going to throw it again. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
On the set.
Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Tag. Nice. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal.
They'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
18, Rattler, 18.
Daniels. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Get it. Ready, right?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He gets it again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, set.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Big man showing up the yards. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Liking 18. We gotta switch it up. Go.
Daniels now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st down, they'll run. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Short pass, Bryant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cowboy 19 Lions.
Throwing again on 2nd. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Big shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
A give now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Go, Riggs. Go.
Trying the right side. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They give it to him again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here.
Ready?
Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Caught, nice game left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Panther 6. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. Second down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Ready.
Another carry for him. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Commanders going field goal here. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. The give now out of the shotgun. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. From the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Ready? Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
From the red zone on 1st. Throws caught. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 17, Giants 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
A gain of 5 brings
shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Daniels on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 2. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aiming wide right. And they are unable to double their lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
On the set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. Down to the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
21. Commanders 17.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Okay,
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Come on, set. Cowboy.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Working now from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
28. Commanders 17.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Bates. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Deputy.
Handoff now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Dropping back to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Giants push their lead to 18. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 70.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Again, Daniels to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 41-yard line.
Panther 11. 11, Panther 11.
To the air again, Daniels. Oh, he makes the catch, impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
19 tight.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you've got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
1st and 10 from the 43.
60 Bobcat. Get it?
They'll come out throwing. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 60 Bobcat.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
To number 15.
Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, right?
Throwing now, Daniels. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
8, ready. Cowboy, 19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw for it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from D.C.